Hey guys, it's Raul again, and today I'm going to be talking to you about a little project that I decided that I wanted to kind of incorporate into my reading and everything, and some books that I decided that I wanted to begin reading. And this project kind of was inspired by a conversation that I was having with my mother-in-law. And for those of you who don't know, my wife and her family are from Cuba. They immigrated from Cuba about 12 years ago, and my mother-in-law was kind of talking to me about an event that happened back in 1960, 1961, when Fidel Castro took power over in Cuba, about how they came up with this project called Operation Peter Pan back in Cuba at the time, where a lot of parents, out of the desperation of having Fidel Castro come into power and being the dictator that he is today, they wanted to kind of have a better life for their children. And a lot of these people sent, I believe it was 14,000 kids, were sent to the United States with the hopes of their parents being able to follow afterwards, and that never happened. So these 14,000 kids were sent to the United States. They were brought here, dropped off in a place that they did not know, weren't familiar with the language or anything, and their parents never came after them. So that kind of inspired me to want to know more about kind of Latin history and kind of these certain events that happened throughout Latin history and everything. So I decided that I wanted to begin to incorporate kind of Latin history type books into my reading. So every month or every other month, I'll be picking up a book or finding a book within kind of Latin American history, whether it be from Cuban history or Dominican, from Puerto Rico or South America or anything that kind of incorporated these themes and kind of these events that happen, whether it be fiction or non-fiction. And I wanted to kind of just like learn more about these certain events. So the first book that I'm going to be reading for this kind of new project that I'm going to be incorporating is The Red Umbrella by Cristina Diaz-Gonzalez, and this is a book that takes place within that event that I told you guys about, Operation Peter Pan, and it's about this the journey of this one girl who gets put onto a plane and sent to the United States, and kind of her story of what happens afterwards, her kind of fears of going to a new country that she didn't know, with that uncertainty of not knowing if she's ever going to be able to see her parents again. So I definitely wanted to read more into this event, read more into this story, and kind of get a different perspective. I don't know if this is fiction or non-fiction, so I will probably let you guys know later on when I do a review or something, but it is based on that event, and this is the kind of reading that I wanted to begin to incorporate into kind of my reading and my habits. Is just something that has more meaning, something more meaningful, something that is closer to me, what being Latin history and everything, and something that has more substance, more of a powerful message. So I'm really excited to get into this one. This is definitely one that I'm going to read this month for my pick. It's fairly short, it's only about 300 pages or so I'm really excited to begin this kind of new project on this channel and talking more about kind of books that revolve around Latin history and these kind of Latin historical events. So I'm super excited. If you guys have any recommendations on books that pertain to kind of this topic on Latin history, please let me know in the comments below. And yeah, if you guys want to see more about this or want me to read more of these kinds of books more often, let me know also. I'm super excited, like I said, to get into this and kind of learn more about these Latin historical events. So thank you guys all again for watching, and I will see you all next time.